So we've been a NetDocs customer since 2022. We made the move from iManage to NetDocs after, I would say, several years of struggle. We were very impressed with the customer service. That was something that we had certainly been lacking at iManage. We liked the platform itself. It was very easy to use, user-friendly, and we've had much better adoption for NetDocuments than we ever did for iManage. Everyone at the firm is like, hey, what are we doing with AI? Which is really kind of a funny thing for our firm to even really discuss. I wouldn't call us like an early adopter usually of new technologies, or even like a pioneer in that field. So the idea that folks had heard about it enough, were excited about it enough, and like furthermore realized that they needed to do something with it. Because a lot of places, especially firms our size, are going to be more of ostriches that like to hide their head in the sand, and maybe like if the AI comes and knocks them down, all right, they'll use it. It's in Google now. It's in, it's in Microsoft, it's on your phone, it's everywhere. They'll use it if they have to. But it made a lot of sense to look at Pattern Builder because we already had NetDocuments as our DMS. And that was also one of our huge concerns with looking at any sort of AI tool is, oh, where's that data going? Where is it living right now? And also, who's looking at it? Who has the power to be like, I don't think you should be, red flag, please send the police, like that Microsoft can do now. So we really liked that NetDocs has an arrangement with Microsoft where it skips the human reviewer, and that's been a unique thing that as I've looked through other vendors, I've asked that question because I know that exists already. I'm like, hey, what's your agreement with OpenAI to like skip the human review? They're like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What do I mean? Like, we're gonna be uploading depositions where people are like definitely saying things that would trigger that human review. So I was very comfortable, like if we were going to, as a firm, explore AI more thoroughly using Pattern Builder, because it was gonna be kept in our safe little house. We were gonna have, our already trusted vendor be the squire between us and AI. And it's also a really good starting point. And it's also really triggering their imagination as to what's possible. Like, oh, okay, I can use these tools to do this. Can these tools do X, Y, and Z? And a lot of times the Z part, I'm like, no tool can do that. That's not, you're in sci-fi now. Like, no, it's not gonna read your mind and input that into a really good sounding draft. But they're excited because they've used the tools in a safe location. They're like, okay, we're kind of envisioning what's possible. I think what I like the best about working with NetDocuments as a client is they do actually listen to your feedback, but they're also reaching out often with, hey, did you know this new feature had rolled out? And usually, given the amount of my workload, no, I don't know that new feature that had rolled out. Thank you for telling me. That's actually really useful. And that is something we knew too, coming over to NetDocs, that they were a little bit more technology driven. There was gonna be like upcoming changes and things like the platform you had wasn't going to be the platform that evolved with you. Changes were going to happen as you went forward. And that has happened, and I do really like that.